Welcome everyone. What you don't see coming is today's timeless pick a card. Today we have three options. Option 1 on the left with the zebra, option 2 in the middle with the elephant, and option 3 on the right hand side with the lion. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose the zebra. This is going to be your reading. Alright, you could have strong Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart, specifically in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury, possibly midheaven, South Node, or North Node, okay? Any important placement. Okay, so the first thing I want to say here is that you don't see it coming, but you do. Your intuition is already knows that this is coming. So in a way, you're just looking for confirmation, is what I'm seeing here. You have the vision. You have some sort of, this is your third eye. You've had a certain vision about this, or a dream, or you've envisioned this. This is something you've envisioned, or you've dreamt of, or you dreamt about. It could be something you're quite enthusiastic about. It could be about an adventure or a creative vision or creativity. Open your mind, be prepared. Be prepared. For some of you, it's travel to a faraway land. For some of you, it's just your worldview that is going to expand. You could be connected to global health or environmental work. You may need to pack your bags for some of you, but let's see more specifically. Okay, we have the warrior. Okay, the number 10 could be relevant to you. It could be something that you are fighting for, or it's something that you will fight for or have to fight for. With the warrior, I'm getting samurai, so Japan could be significant, Africa could be significant, Northern America. Some of you could have been in the army or soldiers in some way, or you're going to have to soldier up and advocate for something. Be the warrior of something. What's definitely coming is a fierce clarity that you're going to have, and purposeful action. You're going to know exactly, you're going to have the clarity. And look, this looks, now I'm seeing the crown chakra here with that diamond on top of a crown chakra. So it's clairsentience and it's clairvoyance. It's heightened psychic abilities with extreme clarity of vision and knowing. And I just see the snake here. You're going to see the snake in the grass as well. So you're going to be able to spot your enemies. You're going to have to be resilient, and you're going to have a strong sense of resolve after you see what you see, or you know what you know. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared to fight for something. We have the self, the number 22. Okay, so maybe it's standing up for yourself, fighting for yourself. The number 29 could be relevant, and the number 2, fighting for yourself, standing up for yourself. Okay, and it's something about your soul. It's something that's important to your soul. Fighting for something that's important for you, or fighting for yourself. Maybe your sense of purpose has been diffused, and now it's going to be very centralized. You're going to be very sure of what the next step is. And you're going to be very mindful of what your role is in the grand scheme of things. Guys, got Kunzite. Love, femininity, and transition. Some of you, what you don't see coming, or you do, is a transition. And it's based on love. Most of you watching this pile are in your feminine energy. And if you're not, you're understanding more about the feminine energy. What you maybe don't see coming, but you feel it, is those barriers surrounding your heart. There will be a breaking down. You're stepping into the energy of unconditional love, so you're raising your vibration. And you're going to be healing some lingering wounds. Fight for yourself, fight for your soul. Kunzite helps you feel safe while being vulnerable, allowing you to express your love authentically and expansively. So if you were feeling unsafe to open up, you're going to feel safe in being vulnerable. You're going to be expressing your love authentically and more expansively. A highly vibrational stone, which is the energy you're stepping into, a very high vibration. Kunzite's protection can be used as an energetic shield that surrounds your aura and protects it against emotional vampires and negative influences. So you're going to be more protected from people who take energy from you, from people who drain you and siphon your energy. Negative influences that may have affected you in the past, you are learning to protect and becoming more protective and being able to protect that, especially your feminine energy. The stone aids in feminine rites of passage, from puberty to becoming a mother. So for some of you, what you don't see coming is motherhood. Kunzite supports loving your body no matter what phase of life you're in. And if you were having trouble accepting your body due to moving into a different cycle in your life, you're going to be more accepting of your body. And you're going to love your body more. You could have Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio strongly in your chart. More specifically, maybe Venus or Pluto in Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio. Okay. What you don't see coming. Adjacent possibilities. A solution you didn't see before because you went looking everywhere else, but now you're going to look in a different place and you're going to find the solution. The solution is going to come from an unexpected source or place or situation, circumstance. The number 24 and the number 6 could be relevant. A solution you've been looking for but you couldn't find is finally showing up for you. And we have appreciation. The number 15 and the number 6. Again, angel number 66 could be significant. I feel this is a newfound self-appreciation, actually, that you don't see coming. So maybe you have a tendency to put yourself down or to think negatively. It could be that you've been working to change your self-concept while it's working. And you know, as you appreciate yourself more, other people will appreciate you more as a result of that energy that you're emanating. You're going to see something about yourself that you weren't seeing clearly before, and that's going to have you appreciate yourself a lot more. What you don't see coming. King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Yeah, that was coming through with the zebra. Practicality, it says practicality. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, options, all right. Then we have Five of Pentacles, abandonment. All right, and then we have the Two of Swords, crossroads. And Seven of Pentacles, potential. All right. There's a big decision and a crossroads coming up for you. You're going to have to leave something behind. Out of two options, you're going to have to choose one. This can have to do with money. Very specifically money. You're going to have to make a choice. I do see a progression here when it comes to your money though, and you see this coming, but you wanted confirmation. Your finances are going to improve. There's positive changes here, but it comes with a decision of abandoning an option and being practical and seeing the potential in something. You're going to see the potential in something you didn't see before. There's very slow moving energy here, but it seems like you're going to know what decision to make. And it involves leaving something behind. Please show me, you have at least two options here. What are we leaving behind? What is my pile 1 leaving behind? There's a new beginning here with the Fool. Okay. 7 of Cups. Four of Cups. Leaving behind something that has been not satisfying you. Leaving behind boredom, leaving behind an inability to decide, and leaving behind the inability to step into a new phase and to take a leap of faith. So you're going to be taking a leap of faith, leaving behind indecision. You're leaving behind the indecision. So if you've been indecisive, you're going to make your decision based on the potential of something here and leaving behind something where you know you are dissatisfied, that is not fulfilling. Show me the 7 of Pentacles, please. What is the 7 of Pentacles trying to show us here? 7 of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming. You've been waiting a long time for this. It has been delayed gratification. It's been taking a long time. You've had to be patient, but you've planted some good seeds. Okay. What is the 7 of Pentacles? 6 of Cups. Okay, so this is a long-held childhood dream that you've had. You're bringing back something from the past in terms of a project or a business idea or something you've always wanted to do since you were younger or since you were a child, and you're giving it a shot. You're giving it a shot. And you're going to see that that's the thing that you're going to think, this, I should have been doing this the whole time, or maybe you've been doing it for a long time. But I feel you're going to decide to bring something from your past to explore. And you've kept this to yourself. Like, no one really knows that you've been fostering this. Or maybe not a lot of people know. And by not really tapping into this, you have been sabotaging your path. And you've been delaying gratification because you haven't been investing in the thing that really truly you wanted to invest in, that is really near and dear to your heart. So I feel there's something you've always wanted to do, but you never really took that risk out of fears and something unhealed in you, but you're finally going to do it. You're finally going to do it. You're going to take those practical steps. You're going to get yourself out of a crossroads, out of a stalemate. You're going to walk away from something that you feel is meaningless, or a path where you felt like you were living without meaning. So you're stepping into a meaningful, more meaning in your path, a meaningful path, a more meaningful path. Yeah, something you love, taking action from the heart space. no longer holding back on the things you love, making that judgment call, giving yourself a second chance at life, and making the decision here between two things that you've been stuck in your mind about with the Eight of Swords. But you're going to see clearly. The path is going to become very clear to you. And it's a path that is leading you to financial independence, because that is after the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's leading you to more prosperity, more stability, more health, more growth, the Midas touch. And it has something to do with bringing back something you've always wanted to do for a very long time since you were younger. Okay? So that's very specific. Time to release negativity. So you have been releasing negativity, more specifically fears. So you're going to fight for something that is very true to you by releasing the fear that has been holding you back. Something's going to happen around May, where you're going to close a cycle of holding yourself back. You're going to see the forest for the trees, and you're going to see that the thing that was stopping you were your fears, and moving those fears out of the way. So if you've been in lower vibration and fear and ego and doubt and self-worry and self-doubt, worry, anxiety, lack of self-worth, you're going to see your worth, and that's going to help you gain the confidence to push forward and have the courage to do this. Where you were lacking the courage was tied to fears, and now the conclusion is going to come, because when you release that negativity and you raise your vibration, the path is going to be clear, because it's going to feel warm, it's going to feel good, it's going to feel happy and uplifting. And that's your cue to what you need to choose here moving forward, because that's going to be the more meaningful path. All right, and that's what I'm seeing for you, option 1. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for you. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, option 2. You guys chose the elephant. This is going to be your reading. So what you don't see coming. Well, again, like pile 1, because we do have what looks like a red dot on the crown chakra area, I feel you intuitively already know that this is coming. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries strongly in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Midheaven, South Node, or North Node. And you kind of already carry a torch for whatever this is. You've been carrying this. It's been a slow burn, but you kept the faith. And it seems like you're moving steadily toward whatever this is. This elephant seems to be missing a tusk. That's the first time I'm actually realizing that. So it could be that on this path you've been hurt and you've lost an important part of yourself, but you kept going. You never gave up. Doing things the right way, doing things by the book, maybe. A slow burn. You're unstoppable, and you're going to be auspicious. You're very wise. You're focused on one thing. And you're trusting the path. Okay. The shaman. You're trusting the path because you have higher knowledge. You're a sorcerer. You are possibly a medicine woman, medicine man, magi, powerful manifester, healer. You're humble. You're continuously learning. You're continuously practicing, honing in on your skills, learning, open to teaching. There's something magical about what you don't see coming, but you do because you kind of created it. The number 16 could be relevant as well as the number 7. It's a result of your spiritual path. And now we have the fault line, and the number is 49. The number 4 could be relevant. there's something about a crack. Now, something in you cracked and broke away from you in some way, leaving you wounded. There's a healing around that wound and an acceptance of what was lost and moving forward with what you still have. Not holding on to grudges, not holding on to the past, letting go of the past, moving forward. Not focused on what was lost, but focused on what's still there. You're going to find the weak link. You're going to redefine your reality. For some of you, you're going to stop pretending and stop living in delusion. There's something you're leaving behind. You are separating yourself from something. Something is cracking open so that you can see beneath the surface. Maybe you've been walking on eggshells and you've been hurt because you've had to let parts of yourself go. To walk on eggshells around someone else or other people. Okay, there seems to be so many layers here. I'm very curious to see the tarot. You got Lepidolite. And it says transition, release, and change. You're definitely releasing something. You're going through changes and a transition. And you seem to be adamant about this transition. You're not stopping. Nothing's stopping you from going through this. Change is coming, and Lepidolite is the perfect crystal to help you with those transitions. So change is coming, and you're going to be helped through those transitions. By becoming aware of bad habits and patterns, we can release them to make room for the new ones that sustain a healthy lifestyle. Okay, so maybe some of you may have even chipped your teeth as a consequence of bad habits, or the elephant's tusk can be just a symbol of how a bad habit or a pattern may have chipped away at your body or your mind or your emotions. This could be thinking patterns, behavior patterns, substances, codependencies that were toxic. And it seems like the big change is that you've been releasing toxicity, bad habits, and patterns to make room for healthier ones that sustain a healthier mindset, a healthier body, a healthier life in general. Lepidolite helps us let go of attachments to old behaviors and addictions, clearing away emotional ties to the stories we tell ourselves. So you're letting go of attachments to old behaviors or even addictions, clearing away those emotional ties to the stories you've been telling yourself. Maybe out of stubbornness. Maybe you kept going regardless of what it was doing to you. Lepidolite is encouraging self-love on all levels. You're substituting that for self-love. And when you love yourself, you stop harming yourself. Even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. So there's a current way of doing things that you're stepping away from because it's caused too many fault lines and cracks in your system, and now you need to heal so that you can trust yourself again. You stopped trusting yourself somewhere along the line, and now you're going to write the story you want to live. You could have Jupiter or Neptune in Libra. It doesn't have to be. So you're going to write your story after you let go of whatever you need to let go of. The world, you're closing a cycle and writing the next story, writing your next chapter. Something that used to be your whole world showed too many cracks. The way you saw the world is changing, has changed. The number 29 The number 29 came out in option 1, so there could be a message there for you. The number 2, the way you see the world, you're seeing things differently now. You're seeing things from a bird's eye view, a broader scope. You zoomed out and you're looking at the big picture now. You're seeing how toxic habits, addictions, people, circumstances, situations, interactions, self-talk, belief systems have been affecting you. And so you're now moving forward and letting go of that, because that was connected to stubbornness, a one-track mind that was crystallized. And you're realizing that. And as you realize that, the door to personal healing and happiness opens up for you with the number 34 there as a result of your spiritual path. 3 plus 4 is a 7. We have a rainbow, we have a dove, so we have peace, bliss, joy, happiness. And we have what looks like lotus flowers, so you've been through it, it's been murky. A pond. We have a peacock there, pride, ego, vanity. A happier chapter after closing out a toxic chapter. You could be contemplating moving to a different part of the world or traveling somewhere. 9 of Swords, anxiety. Recent past energy, anxiety. Possibly sleepless nights, worry. Lower vibration, Knight of Pentacles, loyalty. It seems like things you were loyal to, you had to question your loyalty because they were making you anxious and low vibrational. They may have been toxic. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo are important signs showing up here. It seems like you're deciding to move away from the anxiety, and you're taking those practical steps slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. Toward a more stable, prosperous, healthy path. Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There are 2 people here now. Activity. 3 of Pentacles. Recognition, but it's a stable foundation. Okay. And we have Page of Cups, imagination. We have 3 people now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Could be strongly in your chart, someone else's chart. Dolphins could be significant, turtles, seahorse. One thing you're going to get is more recognition, more loyal people coming toward you, a new friend. Okay, I just want to clarify what is going on between these 2 people, because they're facing each other. It seems like you're headed toward a stable foundation after maybe a crumbling of a faulty foundation with that fault line there. And it seems like the foundation, this new foundation, is something you've only imagined, but it brings you anxiety as well at the same time. Or it used to bring you anxiety to imagine these things. It seems like you're healing out of an anxious state of being that is connected to a few things that you were doing that were keeping you in that state. You know, addictions and toxicity and codependencies can keep us in a perpetual state of anxiety if we don't do anything about it, but it seems like you're doing something about this. You're giving yourself grace, you're loving yourself. It's an act of self-love to build a foundation that you want to build, your vision. And you're getting support from other people as you build this new foundation. There seem to be another 2 people involved in this foundation that you're building. What is going on between these 2 people here? I just want to know. The Moon. Eight of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands. There seems to be a secret plan on working with this person on something long-lasting, stable, and prosperous. There's meetings in secret to make a plan for something long-lasting, stable, and prosperous. This person seems to be supportive of your ideas and willing to help you push this forward faster. What is this foundation? Show me the foundation. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy here. And the World. And now we have the Mother of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So you could be doing something online, getting more clients, or doing more sales. I don't know what you're doing, or offered a job in the travel industry, or starting a business to do with travel or different cultures, or something where you're either going to be seen around the world, you're going to be selling products or services around the world, or you're going to be traveling the world, or traveling to a new location. You will be very protected through this journey, and you're going to have a lot of support from different people. The foundation you're creating is a whole new world. And the reason why you're keeping this a secret is because you're very protective of this. Very mindful and very inspired. 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Solid, stable foundation you're creating that will bring you prosperity. It seems like you're doing this in a way that is very mindful, very inspired, but also very practical. Whatever steps you're taking, you're being very, very mindful. And that's why it's going to work out, and that's why you're going to get all the support you're going to get. But again, the advice here is to keep moving in silence, or confide only in those that you trust. And it seems like you're building a whole new world for yourself of personal healing and happiness that will be stable, prosperous, healthy, long-lasting, and inspiring. You're going to be inspiring other people as well. For some of you, there's a pregnancy here and children, or a new project. Okay, what else does my pile 2 need to know? You are good enough. So maybe whatever toxicity we're dealing with, be that people, thoughts, behaviors, addictions, were really taking a toll on your self-confidence and self-worth. It seems like you're going to realize that you're good enough for whatever it is you want to do. There's something happening around February that's going to be significant in closing a cycle where you were lacking the self-worth and the support, and you're going to feel more confident, more worthy, and you're going to get more support. And as you realize that you are good enough, that's when you've known that you've healed, and that's when you start to feel happy. A fiery climax approaches. October is going to be significant here. Full moon in Aries. What's going to happen in October? Please show me what's going to happen. What's going to happen in October, please? Here we have Father of Cups. This is the first masculine energy that's jumping out here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's going to happen in October, please? What about that? The Fool. Okay. And this is confusing me, so I'm not going to take it. What is the Fool here in October with the Father of Cups? Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. There's a new beginning here in October to do with a masculine energy, but it's still a little bit stuck. If you're this masculine energy, it seems like here's what I'm seeing. Whoever you are in this equation, there's a new beginning here. But it's happening between October and February, or February and October, depending on when you're watching this. But you stop and start. It's like you still keep yourself stuck, or there's still some stuck element here. Oh, but eventually, because there's a big decision here that involves two practical realities, but one will be chosen by you or someone else that will start a new, prosperous, long-lasting, stable, healthy reality, world, seed, child, project, place. Something about your material circumstances will be changing between October and February, or February and October. But while you close these cycles, there's still some stuck energy while you're having a new beginning. It's almost like you're ending something and starting something at the same time. And so that's slow-moving energy as a cause for that. But a decision will be made. Mother of Cups. Now we have divine counterparts here. This could be something to do with love, a partnership, a romantic partnership, okay? So a transition from previous habits, patterns, to new habits and patterns. Having to have the courage, keeping stuck, but then moving forward after a while. I see this is going to take about a year to unfold. Okay? Because there's cycles still being closed between these two people, or individually. And it may involve a lot of people, because now we have the Son of Wands. Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning. Higher level soulmates with the Lovers here, Gemini energy. The Wheel of Fortune, divine intervention and emotional fulfillment. Happy family life. Something you've been waiting for, the Three of Wands. But there's going to be some developments. This is not going to be very straightforward. There's still a lot going on here as per what I read. So that is your reading, option 2. This was a complicated one, but it probably makes sense to you. Let me know how in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, option 3. You chose the Lion. This is what you don't see coming. We have fire signs here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be strongly in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, South Node, North Node, or Midheaven. You could have strong Leo in your chart. Looking into the future. You're looking into the future. You're contemplating the future. Meditating on the future. Wondering what's next. Waiting. Patiently. You're definitely not stressing it right now. There's some regal quality about you. you've become a master at something. You've completed some sort of mastery in your life. You're showing up as the epitome of peace and strength. At times you may be a little bit withdrawn and maybe a little bit too serious. You may meditate daily. Could be something here about friendships. You're going through some self-transformation here. Okay. We have the ocean. Yeah, it could be that you've been diving into your emotions a little bit as of late. The number 35 could be relevant, the number 8. Stable prosperity is important to you. A dive into the unconscious, the depths. There have been some things that you haven't been able to comprehend, but over time, you've been discovering something about your depths, about what your dreams are, what dreams you have, what things you would like to do. And you're wondering if you can still do these things. You're someone who has, there's a depth to you. You're someone who is very deep. We have the thread, the invisible thread is what I'm hearing. The number 70 could be relevant, as well as the number 7. You are someone who's very spiritually evolved. That's how you're showing up here, as very spiritually evolved. I heard the final thread. Something about veins and blood circulation in the body. The circuit. The meaning within chaos. You've been feeling frustrated, possibly binded. Things maybe have been chaotic, but you're going to find the meaning in all this chaos. You're going to see the depths and the layers behind. And these depths and layers are connected to an invisible thread that leads you back to something and towards something. You feel like your blessings have been upside down, with that rainbow being upside down. But there is a rainbow at the end of this thread. Maybe you don't know that all this chaos, all these events, all these things are connected. And you're just going to see how they've been connected. You're going to see the layers and the depths of this connectivity. What could this be connected to? We have sapphire. Royalty, wisdom, and knowledge. Yeah, there's something very regal and royal about your energy. You're definitely very wise. You've accumulated a lot of knowledge, but you may be thinking, what for? And you're about to see what this is connected to. Fairness rules the kingdom. Yeah, and the lion is the king of the savannah. Sapphire wields its power through kindness and wise judgment. You seem to be kind, and you seem to be a wise judge, bringing good luck and fortune to those who wear it. So it seems like good luck and fortune is coming your way. A gem with a regal presence throughout history, sapphire is considered to be sacred, representing celestial hope and faith. Known as the stone of wisdom, sapphire enhances focus. So you're gonna, what you don't see coming is wisdom and enhanced focus, concentration. And you're maybe going to be learning something important here. Sapphire activates the third eye and throat chakras, guiding you toward knowledge beyond the stratosphere. So what you don't see coming is a depth of knowledge about a thread that connects everything or connects you to something. Virgo, Libra, and Sagittarius could be somewhere in your chart. More specifically, Moon or Saturn in Virgo, Libra, or Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. You're about to come across some knowledge that is going to blow your mind. That you were previously unaware of. And it has something to do with mysticism or spirituality or something that connects you to something. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, heart chakra, the number 38 could be relevant, the number 11. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy could be somewhere in your chart. Archangel Raphael is with you, bringing you love and healing. Something about your heart space. A thread to the heart space. Healing of your solar plexus chakra. Healer of the ages. Healing you've been needing in ages. Healing of ages of life. Healing of all your ages and everything before now. You're going to be healing ancestral trauma, generational karma. You're going to be healing everything that was unhealed before. And that's going to give you a boost when it comes to your confidence, your self-worth, and your courage. Strength and courage is a theme here. The number 51 could be relevant, the number 6. Healing around your heart chakra as well. Healing of the throat chakra. Maybe you're going for some energy healing. I do energy healing one-on-one on Zoom. If you're interested in that, you can find my email in the description box. You're maybe doing some Reiki or some healing, energy healing. What I see here is your energy centers will be healing in a big, big way. And as that happens, you're going to see layers of things you didn't see before. You're going to be accessing knowledge you weren't accessing before. And you're going to see what connects you to something again. As a consequence of this healing, as a consequence of this opening of your heart chakra. Happiness, leading you to happiness, joy, clarity, the sun. This childlike innocence, purity, wonder, awe, curiosity, playfulness, lightheartedness. You're coming from the depths of your emotions to a more lighthearted existence, more playful one. There could be someone else involved in this process here that is this thread connects you to. That could have been a catalyst to your healing even. Maybe you've asked why. Why is this person in my life? And maybe you're getting the answer. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be somewhere strongly in your chart. Ambition. Maybe you are someone ambitious. Maybe sharks have significant to you. Six of Wands, victory, success. All right. The High Priestess. Pisces energy, psychic energy, intuition, maybe something hidden that is coming to light. Yes. Four of Cups, about why you were bored, why you were dissatisfied, what was missing from your life. Maybe it is a person that is that element that was missing. Maybe someone you trust to open your heart. And by opening your heart, this is leading you to more success in life. You could also be looking back at your childhood and see that something that happened there may have led you to this point where something is missing in your life because you didn't dare to explore something, and now you will. That took a toll on your self-confidence, but you're recovering that confidence back. You're reclaiming your confidence and therefore reclaiming your power. And confidence is your key to success, and you're going to realize that, and you're going to get in touch with your self-confidence again through all this healing. And that's going to be the key to your success. A newfound self-confidence. Something around the last week of July will be significant when it comes to a new beginning here. That's so uncanny how these two come out in the same reading from different decks. What you don't see coming is you're becoming increasingly more confident and having the courage to do something here. And that will lead you to success. Allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition and your mind at the same time, and not just the mind. That is the recipe. And confidence can only come when you're high vibrational and when you're not in fear. So if you were dealing with fears, you're going to see that moving away from the fear is the thread that leads you to success. A win-win outcome is forecast. If you have any ongoing court case, there will be a win-win outcome. If things have been unbalanced, things will be balanced and fair. Fairness will be restored, confidence will be restored, love will be restored, success will be restored. You will be successful with your ambitions, by the way, and you will be very happy because of that. Something around April is going to be very significant in closing a cycle, and I feel there's a new beginning around the last week of July. So closing of a cycle in April, a new beginning in July. I want to know what this new beginning is going to be about. It's successful. What is this new beginning about? The foundation of this new beginning is balance. You're letting go of something you've been holding on to. It's a crumbling of a faulty foundation. Maybe you've been holding on to this since childhood, and it's been creating boredom and dissatisfaction in your life, but you're letting go of it. Letting go of fears, letting go of subconscious triggers since childhood, letting go of self-doubt and insecurity. And when you do that, fortune favors the brave. In comes divine intervention, and things finally move. You're stepping out of a karmic cycle and into your dharma. If you haven't, go check out your next 2 months reading that I uploaded. I think it was the one before the last one, because you could have a significant message in one of those piles. It's your next 2 months. Pluto moving out of Capricorn or moving into Capricorn, something like that. Seems like the wheel will finally be turning in your favor, stepping into your dharma, away from your karma, realizing what it is that you need to let go of, because that's the very thing that has been creating boredom. It's something you're holding on to out of a subconscious fear that you have. And once you see your worth, and feel confident enough to break free and to have the courage to step into this new beginning, that is when the universe comes in and assists you further. What is this new beginning? Something you love. After a time of battle after battle after battle, following your heart, taking action from the heart space, that is the very definition of courage. And fighting for what you love, going after what you love, and not giving up on what you love. Not giving up on taking action from the heart space, and living in the energy, in the higher vibration of love. What is this new beginning? A new beginning, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, having the courage to do this. It may feel foolish based on fears, but if you don't think about fears, it's anything but. Yeah, your fears have been stopping you with the Eight of Swords, keeping you in your mind. But you're going to explore new territory. You're going to take the first steps here. A new material reality, one that is stable, solid, long-lasting, prosperous, and healthy. A new seed of a new reality. This could involve a new job, a new location, a new house, a new country, new source of income. It could be a child or a project. And we have the Father of Cups and the Two of Wands. A plan will be made to make this a reality, but I'm seeing divine counterparts, and the same ones came out in option 2, so there could be a message in option 2 for you. A plan between two people to maybe ground something, have the courage to ground something here. Possibly a child, possibly a new moving in together, or relocating together, or relocating to be with each other, or moving into the same house. Starting a practical life together. The planning stages. Possibly a contract. Ooh. I'm not going to take that. They're saying stop. So that was your reading, option 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. And it's interesting, wait a second, how this thread is on top of these two. So everything that's happened until now, and the reason why it happened was because there was a thread that was connecting you. So that's the reason why. So these two people could come together, be together, expand together, or have a child or a project together. It's the missing puzzle piece. It's the missing element. But the first missing element was confidence and healing. And aligning the energy centers, opening the heart, opening the communication. And that's it. That's your reading, guys. That was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel, helps me bring you more. And if you want to be notified of future uploads, hit the bell for notifications. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day, and see you in the next one. Bye.